Hey everybody, what is going on? I hope you're all having a very wonderful weekend. So in this video, let's talk about construction resuming at the Disneyland Resort. So the OC Register, link in the description below, dropped an article stating that construction is going to start up again at the Disneyland Resort. And they specifically mentioned the Avengers campus over at Disney California Adventure and Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway, which is just barely started construction over at Mickey's Toontown at Disneyland. So now in regards to Avengers campus, this is no surprise. You know, that project was slated to open in mid-July. It's far along in the construction process for them to outright cancel the project. So everyone kind of knew that project, while definitely being delayed, was going to go through. It's still going to happen, right? It might be a few months later opening than we expected, but it's still going to happen. However, Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway was a much bigger question mark for fans because they really didn't do that much. I mean, yes, they demolished a lot of backstage buildings, they leveled out the ground, they're kind of prepping the construction site, but a lot of fans felt like, that wasn't really enough to justify moving forward necessarily, okay? Now, I stated in a video recently that I think it is. I think they spent enough money bulldozing the backstage area and starting this process that it's kind of too far along at this point. And it seems like Disney might have that same mindset because according to this article, it looks like the project is moving forward. They're going to start delivering supplies and steel and everything in preparation for the project going vertical. Okay, so that's very, very, very good news. So it doesn't appear that this project is canceled. It looks like it's moving forward, and it makes sense in a lot of different ways. Number one, because like I mentioned, it seemed like they've kind of they've done too much now with destroying backstage buildings. But aside from that, Runaway Railway was already built in Florida. Okay, so Disney likes to do these clones because they save money. When they build two, they save money. Okay, and I would bet you a lot of the animatronics and a lot of these show elements are already built and sitting in a warehouse somewhere, getting waiting to be installed at Disneyland. Okay, because they've already built this attraction in Florida. So continuing, the process, the construction for Runaway Railway is kind of a no-brainer in a lot of ways because it's a cheap project in the sense that it was already done once before, and they've kind of already started and prepped a lot, and they've already spent a lot of money doing that. So it's going to happen. This article confirms that. I'm really, really excited. Now, Bob Chapek did mention in the quarterly earnings meeting a few days ago that Disney is halting or delaying like $900 million worth of construction projects. We don't know exactly what projects those will be. I'm assuming, and this is just my guess, my speculation, I'm assuming a lot of that will probably be Florida stuff like Epcot and things of that nature. But I don't know. I mean, again, that's just speculation on my part. I have no clue, but that's my guess. But in terms of Anaheim, Avengers campus is safe, and it appears that Runaway Railway is safe. It looks like they're moving forward with the construction. Now, it will probably be delayed. I think it was supposed to open and correct me in the comments if I'm wrong, but I think it was supposed to open in 2022. I wouldn't be surprised if it opens in 2023 or something like that because the construction crew taking a few months off is obviously going to delay it. But it's going to happen, you guys. It's going to happen. They're going to start working on it again. I'm very, very happy about that. And Toontown needs this so badly. So badly. It hasn't had really a new attraction since it opened. So it's really, really refreshing to get something new in that land. And I think it's fantastic. But what do you guys think about this OC Register article stating that construction will be starting again at the Disneyland Resort? What are your thoughts? What are your feelings on it? Am I wrong? I mean, if I'm wrong, comment below. Am I wrong for assuming that because they're gonna deliver the steel to the construction site for Runaway Railway and they're gonna do some limited work, Am I wrong to assume that that means the project is back on board? Or maybe you feel that they're going to build it, maybe the structure, and let it sit for years. You know, if that's your opinion, comment below. You know, I'd love to hear from you guys. Thank you all so much for watching. And as always, have a great, big, beautiful tomorrow.